As players.
He's got a point.
Indeed. McGrady, by the way, speaking of honors, the player of the month for the second time in his career. Get with that sore right shoulder. Robinson, the follow-up. Here comes Orlando. Miller loves to slash. Very athletic as he showed there.
Well, he showed the pump fake. He's a good outside shooter.
Atkins and Armstrong, they used to battle each other every day in practice 2 years ago. Stack. Open shot, and he knocked it down. Looked pretty low for a little guy.
And he's tricky in there, even when he's giving up the size advantage.
Robinson picks him up. McGrady scores.
That time, Cliff.
Wallace comes over to set the screen. Step out by Grant. Rolled inside is Ben. Good look to Robinson. There's some synergy. He looked up by Wallace. Pistons certainly setting the early defensive tone. Now Wallace on McGrady. Fights it up. Tough shot.
You will not have to work any harder for a shot. And the Pistons make McGrady work, but he showed.
Stack out high, has Miller on him now. Knows he's quicker than him. The follow-up. Didn't get the hop. Garrity pulled it down. In the midst of a long Eastern road trip, 7 games in 11 days. McGrady on the drive, drew some contact, first from Robinson. But as I mentioned before, just a 37% shooter against Detroit in the 3 prior meetings. Averaging 19 a game against them, well below his seasonal average. Curry on the thumper. His first 2. Back to a 6-point game. Toss it deep, Stackhouse from Michael Curry.
Going to see Stack as he cuts along the baseline, and Michael Curry right there on the pass. As you see Miller trailing the play, and this is not advised on a situation.
He turned the corner inside to McGrady. Once he broke down the defense, Wallace had to help out. And Stack the follow-up. Got a rubber end, didn't he? He's got 8. 2013. Curry battling McGrady in the post. See again, no double team help coming. Curry stays there. McGrady scores. 5 guys have guarded him.
9 minutes into the game, Ben Wallace, Jerry Stackhouse, Michael Curry on Tracy McGrady, Corliss Williamson on Tracy McGrady, and Clifford Robinson.
3 years ago.
That's how their season is gone. You thought maybe they wouldn't even be a factor, and now they're middle of the pack.
And look at McGrady. So he's got 13 of the... Ben Wallace against Garrity. Baseline move, reverses. Oh, pretty. Big Ben. And hey, where was this in practice a couple of years ago?
3 dribbles, and now using the rim sort of protect himself, and then beautiful English. There's some English right there on the pass. Now Ben Wallace backing down on Garrity, loses him, and then there's your English off the glass.
You want about this league, NBA.com. Tracy McGrady back out there, well rested. In the post, missed it, challenged by Stackhouse. And on the air ball, a loose ball foul. Actually, it's
McGrady pretty well here. Bodying up right there. Now here, he pushes and will not allow him to improve his position as McGrady tries to back down. Forces him to take the jump shot, hand up. Got him on.
Ball hopped by Wallace. 10 on the shot clock. Pistons really playing up on it. McGrady, one-on-one with Curry. Tough fall away. Missed it bad. Coming up on 3 minutes to play in the quarter. McGrady sizes up Robinson. Over him, Cliff challenged, didn't matter.
Well, you saw Robinson playing him a little soft, not wanting to get beat.
Sunday afternoon. Well, Tracy McGrady, the focus of the Pistons defense. So far, he's had a pretty good half, 6 of 12 from the floor. Back with a third in a moment.
He really was, and we showed you where he had a lot of different defenders guarding him. Wallace, Robinson again, and the onus is to try to keep him in front, because it's when he's penetrating and getting down into that lane that he takes that opportunity to get his teammates involved.
But what a player he has become. His scoring has improved every... McGrady on the crossover inside. Challenge. Stackhouse got it. So did Wallace.
But here's the reason why you want to try as much as possible. When McGrady gets in this lane, he's going to draw fouls.
Stack looking for a screen, goes opposite. Miller had turned his head, the follow up. And Jerry hits it.
Speaking of tough,
Milwaukee, of course, does it with 3 great shooters, but this is a very consistent 5. Inside to Wallace from Chucky.
Care of the basketball. Here's Chucky on the curl with the basketball, head up, no looker, and Wallace with the
right back to him. McGrady against Robinson, couldn't lose Cliff. The crossover, McGrady swings it in and scores.
Hey, he's that good, and that is a tough matchup for anybody.
Stack on the baseline drive, reverses, scores, and a foul.
Hey, let me tell you what he did.
And a cut through. Robinson fires. Long rebound to Stack. One-on-one with Miller. The follow-away. And he goes. So Jerry with 15. He's got 7. Miller back it down. Turns over Stack. No. Rebound to Ben. Give him 9 to go with 2 block shots. Stackhouse inside. Flips and scores. Over McGrady. Got a screen from Armstrong of all people. Back to T-Mac inside. Blocked by Wallace. He ate it up.
Thanks in part to Chucky Atkins, who could get it off, and when he finally got the ball loose, well, Ben Wallace was there posing a huge figure for him.
Robinson closed on Garrity. McGrady, one leg, hit it.
Not to be denied, but man,
A chance now for Orlando to go back in front. McGrady picked up by Wallace again. Attacks. Missed it. Has been feeling it all night. But Ben Wallace continues to go to work. 4 blocks. Garrity, hard step out of Atkins. Robinson sends the 3. It's way off. Ben Wallace. Got it, and a foul.
In this game, Ben Wallace, hard to block him out because he's always moving, very active. That's an offensive rebound, Fred. That's his 10th rebound of this game. Go along with his
6-5 from the line. So it remains 4. McGrady sizing up Curry. Between the legs. He's 6'8", handling it that way. McGrady, no, challenged by Wallace. Don Reed over the back, no whistle. Down the floor, Lincoln Stackhouse has to beat Armstrong. Does. Easily. Beat him like a drum. 2 teams trying to make sure they get a home court spot in the playoffs. Stack the follow-up. 2 more. Stack with 21.
He has been under control.
One of his best quarters in weeks. He's got 13 in the 3rd.
He's allowed the game to come to him. 21 points and 5 rebounds for Stack.
McGrady hit a tough 3 assists, so the ball movement is there. Pistons have only turned it over 4 times as well. Inside McGrady, the lefty goes.
Even with that, Fred.
Lead of 11, matching that of Orlando's in the first half. Robinson's done a heck of a job on McGrady. Tracy McGrady, the follow-up. Missed it. It's a lot to Chucky because he respects Armstrong so much. Long bomb goes down. McGrady has 29. He's got 3. 6. The brass is loving it. So's the sellout crowd. McGrady fights it off to a pass to Garrity for 3.
There's the difference. Garrity
pulled to 33 and 23, winning 110-102.